I'm struggling to start this video because my voice sounds really weird in my head. I think I'm getting sick again. Today I am finishing two series. First one is the Blue Rebel Ranch, I think? Something like. It's by Lila Sage and they're cowboy romances. I've read the first two in the series, but then I could never find the physical books of these two. The other series that I'm going to be finishing is the Shatter Me series. I've got one novel left that I'm currently reading and the last novella left that I am going to read after. But the author came out with Watch Me. I think it was this year. I think she came out with this year. And I think it's a separate series, but it's like obviously interconnected with the Shatter Me series. So I'm going to be reading this after. Like I just said, I'm currently reading Imagine Me. I obviously forgot the title then. I'm almost halfway through. At the moment I'm a little confused because it's been about half a year since I stopped reading the series. I should probably read like the last few chapters of Defy Me because I'm a little confused. I mean, obviously reading this has kind of made me like, oh yeah, I know where we are, blah blah blah, this is happening, okay, I kind of got it. Really good, but it's also like, what the actual fuck is going on? I don't actually know what the words are telling me on the page. Also, in the start of the book, obviously if you've read it, Juliet gets like, I honestly actually don't know what to call it. Her sister gets into her mind or something and like tries to kill herself or something. Not entirely sure. But Aaron Warner turns into this dark emo boy. He just like fucking annoys me. So I was curious about what this series is called, so I went to go look at the page where our books are, and it's called the Shatter Me series, The New Republic. That's very cool because this is, I think, set 10 years later, I think, something like that, and it's about James. I honestly didn't think that I'd like this book that much, but oh my god, it's so good. Like, now that I remember what's going on, it's been like a day. I've got 4 chapters left. I'm so excited to finish it. I'm so excited. I finished 2 books. It's been like 3 days since I've finished Imagine Me, and then I read Believe Me in a day. What? I've never done that ever. I've never read a book in one whole day, even though it's just like a novella. I'm so proud of myself, and it's a little win. So I'm doing 2 reviews now. So I gave Imagine Me 4 stars. I did really enjoy it. However, at the very start, I was very confused. I was like, what is going on? And it took me a little bit of a while to like understand what was going on. And I feel like actually even to the end I was a little bit confused, but like I really did like it. And I probably should have read a few chapters of Defy Me before reading this, because I finished Defy Me in like February last year and I haven't touched on the series since. So that's kind of partly my fault, but other than that, it was a really good book. I thought it was very well written, and oh my god, I love the way this author describes things. She could write a freaking essay on the colour of a leaf. She is so good. That's what I love about her. Her descriptions are like, I would never even think to describe something like this. Like, what? I love it. I love it so much. I gave this 2.5 stars, which is generous. I understand it's a novella, but it could have been an epilogue. I'm gonna be very honest with you. The whole novella is just a wedding. Their wedding, and like, I get it, but like, it was I felt like it was very unnecessary to make a whole book out of it. Also, Juliet was also fucking annoying in this. I hate her. I hate her. So I'm gonna be reading Watch Me Now. I'm very excited. It's about James and Roosevelt. I was right. About James and Roosevelt. 10 years after the re-establishment has fallen, I believe. I don't know much else about it. Luckily, over the year that it's came out, the year that it's been out, I've not had any spoilers. I literally just know that it's about James and Roosevelt. This is my first 5-star book of the year. I loved it. One of my favourite things about it was seeing the characters from the Chattamy series 10 years later and seeing how their relationships have changed and how they're basically the same people. Just like, it's crazy seeing them. I felt like I watched them grow up. I really love James and how we got to see his character, because in the Chattamy series, even though he is like in there, you don't really get to see his personality or anything about him really shine, except that he can heal himself. But in this, you really get to see it. And the female main character is Roosevelt. I really like her character, but she does feel like a Adam remake. She's stuck working for the re-establishment. Like, she has to survive, just like Adam did. Adam had James that he had to look after, and she has Clara who she has to look after. Both their parents are dead, or you think they're dead. Along with Adam, who thought both his parents are dead. It feels very, very similar to Adam. Doesn't mean I hate it. I love it. It was so good. Now that I have finished all my Chattamy books, I'm gonna be finishing the Rebel Blue Ranch series. So I'm currently reading now Lost and Lassoed. And at the moment I really like it. It's very slow paced. Very slow paced. I really love Gus. He's so like a family guy, and he just has so much care for his daughter and his family, and they're just like such a nice family, and I don't want anything bad to happen to them. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm really scared something bad is gonna happen. I've actually finished Lost and Lassoed and Wild and Wrangled, and the reason why I haven't filmed anything for Wild and Wrangled is because I was very sick for like 2 weeks. I can't even explain to you how badly I was ill. I rated Lost and Lassoed 3 stars. I did really like it, and I did really like the whole single dad nanny situation. I do love that. They didn't really ever feel like enemies to lovers though. They just never really felt that. They just felt like they were bickering, it also felt like a very slow start. I always feel like every single book's a very slow start for me though. I don't know why. I always feel like that. For Wild and Wrangled, I rated it 4 stars. I really liked it. Like, I really liked it. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I thought this was going to be my least favourite out of the whole entire series. I freaking love it. It has like all my favourite tropes in it. I mean, maybe not all my favourite tropes, but like it's definitely got the letter trope in it, which I fucking love. Like, I love that trope. Dusty is just like, I love him. He's such a yearner. I love it. I really like Cal. She was great. I loved her. And I loved how much she cares for Riley. The reason why it's not a 5-star, because it could have been a 5-star book, but it's not, because 1, the chapter where they have a little bit of miscommunication. I hate the miscommunication trope. I hate it. Secondly, skip like a few seconds or whatever if you don't want to spoiler. Dusty's real name is Terrence. What? Not my cup of tea. But that's the only reason why it's not a 5-star. I'm like, you may say to me, that's a bit cruel. Just over a name and 1 chapter. Yes, we're being harsh this year. Last year, I was given 5 stars left, right and centre. This year, we're being harsh. I finished all the series. I'm so excited. I mean, that I do have some series that have like books that haven't come out yet. So I guess I might have to do a part 2. That sounds exciting. Hope you enjoyed watching. Subscribe, like and comment and do whatever you want actually.